Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Deidre. Today is Monday, February 23rd. Hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm cooking, so I'm recording. I'm making some spaghetti squash with spaghetti sauce. And I just wanted to show you how I do it. This spaghetti sauce that I make is really, 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 really good. It is simple. There's no meat involved in this, of course. So let's just get right into it because I've already started. Plus, I got to make my green juice. I made a batch of green juice Saturday night, and it had the most sour taste. Like, I had to dump it out. I don't know what. That kale didn't look right, really, anyway. It was really light in color, so I think something was wrong with that kale. I don't know, but I got to make my a new batch of green juice. But anyway, let's get started here. Well, I've already started. I only had one bell pepper, and it was an orange one, so that's all I put in here. But normally I put a green and red in here also. But this is just onions, orange bell pepper, and I've already put some onion powder, garlic powder, and salt in here. Once this cooks down some, I'm going to put some minced garlic in here. We're going to saute this down, and then I'll show you what comes up. I got my spaghetti squash in the oven. I just sliced it open. I just sliced my spaghetti squash open. Pulled the inside out. Put some avocado oil on it. But I'll explain that to you when I pull it out. It's been in here now for about 30 minutes in the oven. So I'll show you that. But I'll be back once this cooks down. Okay, not sure what happened, but I was showing you all. I was talking away and I thought I was recording, but I added 2 cans of no salt tomato sauce, and I added 1 can of no salt diced tomatoes. I'm going to turn this down. And I got some tomato paste here. Okay, we're going to add some tomato paste. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to add. I'm just going to play it by ear, but I'm going to add quite a bit. That was a big scoop, but I'm going to add some more. I like the heartiness that tomato paste gives your food. Hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry. Sorry. My daughter was texting me. Alright, so we're going to mix in this tomato paste with this. And it's going to thicken it up some. And I might add more onion powder and garlic powder. I might do that. And then we're just going to let this simmer. But also, you know, normally when I used to make spaghetti, I would do this. I wouldn't use this no salt and all that. But I used just regular spaghetti sauce in a jar. But I like the tomato sauce tastes better. I don't know why, but I just do. I don't know. It makes it taste more authentic to me. I don't know. But anyway, but I used to always add sugar to my spaghetti sauce. I always did add sugar. So I don't use sugar anymore. So what I do now is use some blue agave. And I just squeeze some of that in there, not too much. I always say that, then it look like it's a lot. But we'll taste it later to see. After this cooks a little bit with everything in it. And I'm still debating on adding my other can of tomatoes, which I think I'm going to do. This pot isn't that big. This pan, but I think I'm going to add my diced tomatoes. There we go. And we'll just let this cook, and then we'll let it simmer and come back later. Let's check on our Let me check on our spaghetti squash. So I did a ClickList order, and they gave me the smallest squash they had. I was going to share this with my daughter, so she'll eat one and I'll eat one. But I might have to make some spaghetti too, because these are so small. I'm trying to get a hold of it. They're kind of small, in my opinion. They soft. Hold on, it might be done. Let's see. It might be done, y'all. You know what? I feel like they're done, but I'm gonna put them back in there for about 10 more minutes. Just 10 minutes. Just to be on the safe side. Even though I dropped my oven mitt in there. Okay. So let's let this simmer for about 10-15 minutes, and then we'll be back, okay? Okay, we're back. Our spaghetti squash is done. It's even cooled down some. So I'm just going to take my fork and like run it through here to pull out the actual spaghetti. I'm trying not to. I'm only going to do one of these. I'll just wait and let her do hers if she wants to, or how she wants to, rather. And I just put avocado oil on here and some salt. I didn't have any pepper. I got to get some pepper. So, this is our spaghetti squash, right chair, and we're going to put our spaghetti sauce over it. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Not necessarily ready to eat, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Let me get a plate. Let's put our spaghetti squash on here, on our plate. And it's just simple, basic spaghetti. Ain't nothing fancy about it. Ain't no, there is no meat in it. Put the spaghetti sauce on there. And I'm boiling some spaghetti too, because I made a lot of spaghetti sauce and I only had this one little spaghetti squash. So here's our spaghetti squash. You could put parm on here. I don't have any vegan Parmesan cheese, so I'm not going to. But here's our spaghetti squash. I've made my juice. Let me show y'all my green juice really fast. Let's move this, because I'm boiling some spaghetti here. The juice I make like 64 ounces. This is cucumbers, lemon, ginger, 2 cucumbers, 1 lemon, a half a ginger, about 7 or 8 green apples, and 1 stalk of celery, and 1 bunch of kale. Delicious. I love it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me take a bite of my spaghetti for y'all. My spaghetti squash. Delicious. To me anyway. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Y'all, why this cabinet always open in the video? I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And till next time, I love y'all, and I'll see you on the next one.